All right, welcome to a horror game called Song of Horror. This is a game that came out late 2019. The first episode came out, and I think the last episode came out early 2020. So I've had my eye on this game for a few months now. I only just recently discovered it, and it looks cool as hell. It looks like a game I would love. It is. I've seen no gameplay for it aside from a trailer and some screenshots. So this is completely blind. But this game looks like a classic Resident Evil game with the camera angles, with the combination of the kind of supernatural horror of Silent Hill. So it's kind of like classic Resident Evil exploration with like Silent Hill monsters. I guess that's kind of what it looks like to me. I don't. I feel like this is probably going to be a game with no combat. From what I saw, it kind of looks like you just need to run and hide, which is fine. I'm okay with horror games like that. But I'm very excited about the fact that it has fixed camera angles. I'm going to check the settings real quick. I hope that there is. Okay, there's no control settings in here. I hope the game has tank controls as an option, but obviously I have no idea if it does or not, and I couldn't really tell from the trailer. But I hope this game. I both simultaneously hope this game scares me, and I'm worried it's going to scare me at the same time, which is why the face cam is on. Face cam is on because I really do. I do think this is a game that's going to possibly jump me a couple of times. And hello, I'm in the face cam. So, yeah, a face cam game. It's in the top left corner at the moment. If I need to, I will move it to a different corner. But I feel like top left corner is probably going to be an okay spot for it. So here we go. We're going to start a new game. And we're going to see how this goes. This might not be a full stream. Hopefully it is going to be a full stream. This is also apparently Lovecraft inspired, and it's got multiple protagonists, so it kind of seems like a bit like Eternal Darkness on the GameCube, which is a game I've played very little of, but I do know of. I'd love to. I should stream. I think I'll stream Eternal. I think I'm going to stream Eternal Darkness someday. I'd love to stream all the games like this that are good, like this classic survival horror, fixed camera angles. I don't know why I love it so much, but I love fixed camera angles.
Home sweet home.
No, this is not tank controls. And I don't think I can make it tank controls. That's unfortunate, but you know what, it's fine. My old flashlight, it's saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Those bring back some really good memories. And this runs on Unreal Engine, so it's got a lot of that Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine has really good lighting and really good reflections. I think we're listening to it right now. My videotape collection, I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. Hell yeah, this is my kind of guy. I plan to spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. I can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. What year is it? Is it the 90s? Wasn't paying attention if the game said so. I should sell that old thing once and for all. I wasn't paying attention to where or when we are. Not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Pizza? Pizza? Damn, I closed the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Well, open them then. Your apartment's as dark as my apartment is, usually. Can we turn the lights on in here? Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. Some leftover coffee, not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. I'm not really hungry, plus I didn't get any groceries this week. Yeah, sounds about right. Just buy some pizza, leave it on the counter, eat it. Eat a couple slices every now and then. The life of living alone. Man, the toilet drain stinks, as usual. What a shitty setup for your bathroom. As soon as you step into the room, toilet right in your way. Put the toilet on the other side of the sink.
Oh, crikey. Seriously?
Crikey. Are we an Australian? My 80s vinyl collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put it on. Okay, so it's post-80s, at least.
Well, I guess I should answer that.
You should stick around, Josh, because this
Hello?
this game's probably going to be scary.
Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Okay, so we're playing as Dan Aykroyd.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
I'm gonna guess this takes place in England somewhere. I should have been paying attention to the where and when. What time are you going to bed, Josh? Good answer. A Friday like any other. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. I should. Okay, I'm gonna do an impression of the main character. Why take the side door when I can take the main one right there? Is there a sprint button that I should know about, by the way? Let's figure out the controls a little bit here. I've got a badge of perseverance. Personal item, passive. 3 years sober, I'm happy for him. He's worked hard for this. If only things had been different, Sophie. This is our badge of honor for not drinking. Alright, that inventory documents. I can wiggle his head. There doesn't seem to be a sprint. Oh, nope. Left trigger. There we go. Good to know. A newspaper. That murder they arrested about a week ago is on the front page.
Hello? Is that music?
Here it is. Here's the song.
I'd better take a look.
We found the song of horror, everyone. Game's almost over. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press right trigger or click the right stick in. Once it's on, you can choose the direction which you want to point the light. To do so, use the right stick. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Well, that's good.
Is that someone playing a music box?
They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. See, here's someone who knows how to make a bathroom. Put the toilet on the other side of the sink. I'm much better since I stopped drinking. Maybe I could ask Sophie out. Ugh. Focus, Daniel. I already love the classic camera angles. It's great. I hope we get some Dutch angles. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? Those paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. What the fuck are they even paintings of? Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? Maybe he was getting ready to fucking leave town. A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. Alright, it's time to play the Song of Horror. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. Let's put some Metallica on the gramophone. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they'd bore me to death. This is the stream where we just look at everything. That Dia's head is almost as big as I am. All of these books were written by Husher. They must be first editions. Look at all of those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's calls. Nice record player. Looks vintage. Dude, there's a gramophone over there. The table is set but covered in dust. Where is everybody? They were spirited away. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. Family portraits, I guess? They look old. Man, that mirror's dirty. They're all covered in dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. A matchbox. Can't think of any reasons to burn the house down. Yet. That's what you go straight to? Arson? Alright, I think the music box is upstairs.
No, the music isn't coming from upstairs.
Alright, the music box is not coming from upstairs. Contradict me again and I'll have you fired.
There's something on that doorknob.
You found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing A. To examine the backside, use the right stick. You can access your inventory and collected documents at any time by pressing LB or RB. Did you get all that, chat? First letter from Isaac Faber. A letter for Husher found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post stamped on August 1st, 1998. Oh, really? 1998, huh? The year Resident Evil 1 takes place? Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen to it for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name or composer, have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Yes, and by the time I find the music box, I won't be able to get it out of my head either. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Faber. P.S. I've also enclosed the little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher, 25th Abbot Thomas Road, 4.
Interesting. What the? How can there be a door there?
Yeah, that's definitely a door you want to go in. That is the door of horror. This radio has to be older than me, and are those rifles real? There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. Alright, let's go through the door of horror. Okay, now the audio is really loud. Holy shit. I hope this. I hope it doesn't peak like that too much, because I'll have to turn it down a little
I'd hardly
bit.
taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I surged. I despaired, and I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Well, eventually, yes, you would. 3 days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Okay, we get to pick a character now. Whoa, what's going on here? Alright, we've got Sophie von Denend, 40, she doesn't look it. Light source candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Oh, this is Daniel's ex-wife. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. For some reason, her writing on that is making my teeth hurt, and I can't explain it. Whenever I... stop. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Sophie. Okay, cool. She's got scented candles. Alright. Etienne Bertrand. Light source lighter. This guy's fucked. I'm just gonna put that out there. Have you ever used a lighter as a light source? This guy's 45. Etienne, a confident self-made man, is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they've grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. Alexander Laskin. They just get older and older. Age 59, light source candle. Second character with a candle. Oh, why'd I go back to her? Oh, my teeth. Why does everyone have candles? Who does anyone else get a flashlight? This lady does. Alright, let's read about Alexander. Who's nearly 60 years old. Alexander and his wife, Masha, are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Hush's mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. His special item is a metal hip flask. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me, Alexander. This guy's special item was a note folder. Writing down anything important is the secret to remembering. Alina Ramos, age 32, our youngest character yet. Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner. Always eager to get her hands dirty at work, if you know what I mean. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. She got high speed, high stealth, high strength, and like middle serenity, whatever the fuck that stat is. Walkie-talkie doesn't work very well. It picks up a lot of weird interference. Her walkie-talkie probably alerts you to when enemies are nearby. Stop writing. Hurts my teeth. Everyone's got generally good... This dude is a fucking tank. Look at his stats. Strength, I mean. Who are we playing as? Josh, if he's still awake. This game has permadeath, by the way, so if any of these characters die, they're dead. Like real life. Flask. We're gonna start the game as the Russian dude, Alexander Laskin. Let's use an alcoholic to rescue an ex-alcoholic. But what's this guy's reason for being... Oh yeah, he's like a housekeeper here. September 28th, 1998. This guy was a groundskeeper here. Alright, my trusty lighter. No wait, he has a candle. He got a candle. It was the other dude who had a lighter. It is jammed. I will have to go through the house to get there. Saul's tricycle. He must have been riding about the yard. You shouldn't have picked this character, Josh. Look at what you have done. I cannot read anything in this newspaper. It got wet in the rain. Chapter 1, The Husher Mansion.
Why is the door open?
You know what? I wasn't too far off. Mr. Sebastian's Travel Guides. Yeah, let's start with the bathroom. Alright, this is a potential hiding spot. Maybe. The mirror is filthy, quite odd. You're the groundskeeper here, dude. How long have you been gone? The alarm system is off. Where are those useless people from the maintenance crew? Okay, so here's a room we couldn't get in before. The woman in the painting looks like a corpse. What is the lady's suitcase doing here? It looks like there are clothes inside. Metal hip flask, personal items, uses left 1. It's only got one little, like, gulp left. Vodka always assured me a moment of peace. Everything seemed to go quiet, even the screams. What the fuck happened to Alexander? Miss Catherine's bicycle. Only Julia rides it now. That is Mr. Sebastian's motorcycle. It is out of petrol. Boiler functioning upper panel. Shut down, press the left button. Start, press the central button. Emptying, press the right button. In case of malfunction, preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Write this down.
Nah.
Here we have the boiler, but with no electricity in the house, I can do nothing with it. Alright, let's get the electricity on. Old metal box. A rusty old metal box closed shut. It's what kind of fucking box is screwed shut, comrade? Come on. Several wrenches are missing and the flathead screwdrivers are gone too. What a coincidence. Suka.
No.
Someone bolted the lock to the servants' quarters. What the fuck did that say?
No.
Where are you, Marsha?
Nah.
The door to the basement is locked. Good. It can stay locked, for all I care. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau at the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back. And I don't want them playing with it. Okay, I am going to lower the game's volume just a little bit because it is peaking a little higher than I want it to. I'm going to try right around there. I don't want it to be too loud. I think the telephone works. How? There's no electricity. Every time Mr. Sebastian publishes a book, he places one copy of the first edition here. You will find them all. Not even really sure what I should be doing. Mr. Sebastian's bureau is like a tiny museum. Japanese swords, because Mr. Sebastian loves everything from that country. Well, take one, dude. It is stuck. I must grease it if I want Mr. Sebastian to open it. Dude, just fucking, like, rip it off. Like, break the thing. I don't give a damn. Get the key out of there. Okay, we need to find some grease. Why does Mr. Sebastian keep his lube, I wonder? Masha always insists on cleaning this globe herself. It is quite an antique and very fragile. So, Josh, what do you think of this game so far? Look like a game you'd play? It's on Steam. I don't know if it's on consoles. Just an ordinary matchbox. It might be on consoles. I mean, it's Unreal Engine, so there are some matches left in the matchbox. We'll take them. Oh, I did take them. I paid $17 for this. It's on sale right now. All perfectly in order. None of them are used. But here's the thing. Does this really look like a game you would play? I was being sarcastic when I said that. At least a game you would play by yourself.
There's something on the counter.
You might be able to play it if I was there. Drawing by Saul. A drawing done by Husher's youngest child. Wait, there's more on the fridge. Hold on, what the fuck was that? Well, if you like the design of this, you should play the old Resident Evil games, because they're all like this. Alright, don't stand in that shit, dude. There's a live wire there and some water. Masha must have made some coffee. A metal ring. It's a cock ring. We use this for the CBT. Notes the family leave each other, not important. The apples are moldy. Odd. It seems nobody has eaten any fruit lately. This is where Mash keeps the cookbooks we brought from Russia.
Yeah.
Somebody locked the door to the cold room. All that's left are tins with preserves. Nobody has done this week's grocery shopping. Here's the dog food. I wonder where they have taken him. He did not come out to welcome me. Dude, the lights are off in the house.
Yeah.
And there's like nobody around. We just found oil. Alright. A rusty can of motor oil. This oil is a fine lubricant for the car. It's also a fine lubricant for the desk drawer, apparently. Alright, here comes our first monster. Listening at doors. Wait, hold on. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. The translation's a little dodgy here and there. To press your ear against a door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold Y. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side. I mean, the translation's been pretty good. There's been like an error here or there. Okay, this is cool. The camera somehow glitched on me. That's okay. We'll just go through here again. This game is relatively new. Wait, what was... How do I... Why? Okay, there we go. It seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press left stick. The map will be constantly updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out once in a while.
If there is anybody in the house, I must find them.
Alright, cool. So there is a map. I was kind of worried there wasn't going to be a map. Alright, let's go back to the library, because that is where Mr. Sebastian's desk was. So I can't listen on every door, only unexamined ones. Whatever that means. Once Masha and I hid beneath this table so that the children will not see us carrying their Christmas gifts. Josh, you realize this is a horror game, right? And you in horror games are like orange juice and toothpaste. I have unjammed the drawer. I am taking the key. You like orange juice and toothpaste? Alright, you get this game and you have fun. But if you buy this game, I want you to beat it. You can't just play it like Amnesia. It looks like an old key. It was jammed in the drawer of the library. This key opens many doors inside the house. Well, it is the master key. How do you beat it? By getting to the ending and seeing the credits.
I think I should answer the telephone. Hello? Hello? I don't understand you. Saul, is that you?
We can't leave my room.
What? What is this? I need to find the children. And where is Masha?
Alright, the children's room is probably upstairs and let's go in the basement. I hear like a noise every now and then. Yeah, it's like a gramophone skip or like a single click of a high heel. Same thing here. What's happening? There was a crying noise and then my controller started vibrating and I did not enjoy that. Can we turn off vibration? It'll make me less anxious. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary.
Nah.
Alright, we're going into the basement. Hopefully nothing kills us down here. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I've prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I fit in your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, Saul's age, Saul is 7. The decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. What was the street address? We know Saul's age because he's 7. And Saul is apparently... Who would hang this in the fridge, by the way? Dusty note. I think this is the most modern painting they own. It is from 1945. All that useless clutter ends up here in the basement. More broken junk and useless rubbish. Until the children are a little older, these expensive vases must stay down here. Alright, cool. For the love of God, the diffusers go out again. Yeah, and we have a box with a fuse. We have a box with a fuse in it, but it needs a screwdriver. Another of the old wardrobes we cleaned out. A whole person fits inside. Good, we can hide. This is Mr. Sebastian's old safe. Shit, I forgot their street address. I know Saul's age, and I need to figure out the decade the painting was painted. Which painting, though? I cannot stand those paintings. Too many bad memories. Guys, there's something moving around. This game is spooky, man. I need a breather for a second. Jesus Christ. There's so much dread in the atmosphere. Hold on. Hold on, I know what will make me feel better. Just thinking about it's making me laugh. Hold on. This video is amazing. I love this video.
their parent says, "You know who that is? That's the Grinch." And I go,
I know you guys can't see the video. I know you can't. You don't have to see the video. You don't have to see the video.
you know, their parent says, "You know who that is? That's the Grinch." And I go,
okay, hold on. I got a text I got to respond to. Okay. How do we save in this game, by the way? Oh, there's that handy dandy save and exit button. So, Josh, you still feel like this is a game you would enjoy?
I should take a look on this floor first.
We cannot go upstairs yet. Clutter that Mr. Sebastian did not want lying around, but would not throw away either. We emptied the wardrobe before bringing it here. A person would fit inside now. Good heavens. The birds died of thirst. Why did nobody care for them? Small pile of logs. Alright, here we go. We're in the smoking room now. This is where the door of horror was. Okay, cool. I got the flathead screwdriver. There's a note. Julia, I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way Mummy will believe me. I saw the weird door, Julia said. The one that wasn't there before. Heavenly Father. Okay, so we got the fuses. So now we can go down into the basement. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Is anyone there?
The door, pushing and blocking. Something is trying to get in. Make sure that door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly press A. Once you feel strong enough to push and block the door, press right trigger. Waiting for maximum strength is effective but risky. You decide when to push the door. Be extra careful no matter what happens. Make sure you keep it shut. Okay, I got this. I got this. Oh, I got this, motherfucker. You're not getting in here, piece of shit. This game's really good at getting loud and then not getting loud. Okay, we're going to be playing Green Hell in a minute because my buddy just got back to me. So we're going to be saving this here in a few minutes and swapping to Green Hell. But this has been very cool so far. How long have we been at this game so far? Almost an hour. So not bad, not bad. We got to about an hour in. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. And then we're going to do some Green Hell, which will be not nearly as scary. This is actually kind of creepy. I like this so far. Luckily, you've made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could still be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you have already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. It might save your life.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. My mind is playing tricks on me.
I don't think it's your mind, brother. Okay, now we know what a bad door sounds like. You're enjoying the atmosphere a lot? I am too, but it's also spooky as hell, man. Okay, we're not going upstairs yet. This is my first time playing, and I know this character I'm playing as right now could die forever. I'd like to not have that happen. Hey, we get to do a puzzle. Alright, we got 10 amps, 15 amps, 20 amps, and 25 amps. And on the fuses on the left, we've got 25 amps, 50 amps, and 30 amps. Okay, I see what we need to do here. I see what we need to do. It's a math puzzle. Alright, so what can we add together to get 50 easily with... Well, shit, the bottom right one will add 3. We'll add to 3 of them. The bottom right one will add to 3 of them. So if we put... This one will add to all 3 of them. Well, no, it won't. It'll... Yeah, it will. It's going to the up arrow in all 3 of them. This one will add to the middle one only. The middle one is the 50 amp one. So let's put that one in there for the moment. The 30 amp one is connected to... This one will increase it, and it'll increase the first one. But that would be too high for the first one, so... this one would increase that, but it would also increase the first one. Should be too high. This one would increase the first one. And I think that's it. I think this one would just increase the first one, which needs to be at 25. So if we do that was not the correct solution. Let's try and solve this puzzle, shall we? This will be the last thing we do in the game today. Will be solve this puzzle. And then we'll be moving on to Green Hell. As much as I'd like to play more of this, I'd like to play Green Hell while I have the chance. But we'll be streaming Green Hell, so I mean, you'll still get more stream. Let's see. Fuck. Alright. I'm assuming it's just left to right. I could be wrong about that. I haven't seen fuses like this in a very long time. What if we do 25 there? No, that won't work because we need... Well, no, this could work. Hold on, 25 there. There. No, this isn't gonna work. Shit. I'm not smart, I guess. Ah, shit. No, that won't work. All right, let's start from 25 again, and let's see. Putting it there would put 25 in all three of them, which is too high for 30. So 25 cannot go in this space. Putting it here would put 25 in the middle, which is halfway to 50. Putting it here would put 25 in the first one only. And putting it here would put 25 in the third one only, which is too much for it. So it can't go here. It can go here or here. I'm going to assume here, putting 25 in the middle. Then we put 15 here. No, yeah, 15 here. Shit. Chat. Josh, give me this answer. Help me. You solve this. It can't go here either. The 25 has to go here, because if it goes here, anything I add to this is gonna make that one. That 25 has to go there. Okay, 20. Let's do this deduction. Let's deduce this. Can't go there. I'll never get that one up to 20. It'll go over 25. If it goes here, it will again, it'll add to that first one. Well, shit, this is also going to add to the first one. Okay. No, that was fucked. That was this puzzle is fucked. How am I doing this bad at this? Josh, solve it. If you're still here, solve it. Solve the puzzle. Hurry. I can't do it alone. I I feel like there's no correct solution here. I'm not really sure what's going on. Now let's try looking at this differently. What if it's 50, 30, and then 25 across the top? I'm tempted to just like brute force this. It would help if there were some indicator lights or something. Okay, hold on. I looked up some hints. Not a solution, just some hints. Apparently there's fucking colored wires here. Hold on a second. We're gonna do something to help me out, because I'm colorblind. I'm gonna crank the brightness up and see if this helps me discern colors real quick. What are the colors of the wires? I need someone to tell me the colors. Hold on. Okay, so you're just... Okay, so here's the problem, and here's how we're going to solve the solution. Here's how we're going to get the solution. There is no... There is no finding out which fuse is which box. It's simply based on you figuring out how to equal 25, 50, and 30 in those top boxes. So we're going to come back to this puzzle. I get what I'm supposed to do now. Each of those boxes is only going to be able to... There's only one solution. So we just need to figure out which boxes are... We don't need to worry about which boxes correspond to what. We just need to try to equal 25 in one of them, 50 in one of them, and 30 in one of them. So we're going to come back to this game tomorrow, most likely, because it's pretty cool. And we will solve that puzzle. I did not look at the solution. I only looked up some advice because I was just... The logic was not connecting for me. Alright. Let's see if my bud is ready to play Green Hell.